Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are checking out the trailer for PAGTATAG, the SB19 PAGTATAG trailer. Try saying that 5 times fast. I've just finished watching what I believe was the trailer for the Paxabot era. I really enjoyed watching that, and I'm immediately following that up with my reaction, recording my reaction to this. Obviously, for me, I have reacted. I'm just checking the track list for this EP. I have reacted to Gento, I Want You, and Ilau. Um, um, I am planning on reacting to Crimzone, Liham, and Freedom in the future. Um, but unlike the last reaction I just recorded, obviously for the Pagsabor trailer, I've heard more of this EP than the last than the last. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how I respond, knowing more of the songs, if that makes sense. Of course, I recently reacted to the Smila at Wakas trailer, and this is why I'm reacting to these two trailers now. Obviously, I've just reacted to the Paxaball trailer, and now I'm reacting to this one. But one of you in the comments recommended that I react to these two trailers. So without any further ado, my usual spiel, this is a reaction video. I just made a very long video out of a 1 minute and 33 trailer because I had lots to say. So if this video is really long, I'm so sorry. I am a poser. I like to give my thoughts as I have them. I'm autistic. It helps me with my processing. But I'm really looking forward to this trailer. So I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna get in to the PAGTATAG trailer. Let's go.
Basta't
Ooh.
ang huling binhi.
I don't know who's doing the narration, but with the texture of the water sound, immediately there's a warmth. Oh, that just invites me in.
Ang huling binhi. Higit ka pa kaysa sa iyong inaakala.
Ooh.
Hindi na ito
Ooh.
mundong nakilala. Di na nga mabilang ang mga
Come through cinematic masterpiece already. What? Okay, so I loved the production value of the last trailer that I watched, that I just reacted to. Obviously this one's already longer, but this is already up to that production. We've got visual effects, we've got cinematic quality.
Hindi na ito ang mundong nakilala. Di na nga mabilang ang mga harap. Walang tigil sa pagkukumahog ang lahat para
I see the
makahanap ng
Gento
lunas.
reference here.
Lunas na siya mismo hahamon sa buhay.
Ooh.
Tumatakbo ang oras. Ni isang segundo ay di dapat masayang.
Isn't it fascinating that the Gento was my first dive into these guys, and we're here now. I feel like this is such... Like, I feel like if I'd have seen this when I first saw Gento, even though I'd seen Gento, I wouldn't have resonated with this sequence, like this scene sequence, as much as I am. I'm just loving seeing, like, and just thinking back to like how I was when I first reacted to Gento.
Tumatakbo ang oras. Ni isang
Time is
segundo ay di
ticking.
dapat masayang. Kakayanin.
Is that dog meant to be the reference to the Justin dog section of the Gento MV? I feel like it is, right? I feel like it is.
Kakayanin. Ilalaban natin. May paraan.
I can't see it. I'm not even probably going to be able to understand, but
Kakayanin.
I'm looking.
Ilalaban natin.
I can't see it. If anyone can tell me what that says, I can't tell. I think it's in Tagalog, but I can't read it. I'm sorry. If anyone can let me know what that says on there, if you can do your like FBI enhance on it for me and let me know, I would appreciate it.
May paraan para ikaw ay umusbong gaya ng nakatakda. Ikaw ang kaligtasan.
I love that we've gone from, obviously because this came first, we've gone from the seed, and now with simula wakas, we've gone to the tree. It feels like a perfect progression.
Para sa amin, hindi uubra ang sumuko.
Ooh.
Sinubukan namin lahat. Bawat katiting, bawat patak ang maghahatid sa amin sa... Wala. Nabigo na ata kami.
It's interesting. I just want to go back really quickly. Yeah, it's interesting because we've got Justin and Ken, and here we've got just Stell, and then in this one it looks like we've just got Josh, unless that's Pablo, but I don't think it is. It's hard to see in the obviously in this quick skim. Because I thought it was gonna be the idea of I thought it was gonna be kind of one member per seed almost, and then it would be the combination of all of them that would make the correct seed, or the most healthy seed, or the most successful seed, whatever kind of verbiage you want to use. So it's interesting that they're not going that way, it doesn't seem.
Wala.
Ken's hair looks really fluffy. I know that's really random.
Nabigo na ata kami.
Ooh.
Hindi. Tayo'y nagsisimula pa lang.
Okay. Idea. So they were all working towards this perfect plan, this whatever, to fix this crisis. Maybe it's like a representation of the food crises and in crises in the world, and that idea of kind of trying to create like a sustainable crop or something that can grow anywhere, that's resilient. They all fail because they're separated, even like when they're together, in terms of like Justin and Ken being together in their scene and working together. But it's Pablo coming that's going to kind of synergize them all, and that's going to give, in the same way that how he leads SB19, it's going to give that fusion that's going to make it work. If I'm right, I'm going to be very happy. I love this action sequence we've got of him on a bike,
Hindi.
especially with the determining strings in the background. That stare, he's like, I'm here, I'm in business. And you've got the logo on his bike. That's Pablo's like logo, right? Oh yeah, here he's got the ingredient that's gonna, yep. Oh. Come on.
At doon natatapos.
Oh. Oh, I'm not as extreme as Stell, but I was just like, we were counting on you. I was gonna kind of say that as like a lighthearted comment, and then Stell's out here performing in a Filipino drama. Let's go. because he's like, oh yeah, there's a real sense of hopelessness.
Paano kung ang kailangan mo lang pala?
Oh. The beauty of something created when kind of like when all hope is lost. Oh, I love this. If this, oh, there's also that kind of, it was inside them all along kind of trope. Oh, I like that. No? No? You can't know?
Hindi natin hawak ang lahat.
Okay. Are we getting somewhere? Ooh. There we go. Because it was the combination of all of them, and then the representation of the hard work and the grit and the struggle represented by the blood drop. Oh, I love this. This is so good. I love the visual effects. Again. Oh, and it turns to gold. Oh my god, there's even like an image of kind of like a nuclear bomb there, in terms of like an explosion and in his eyes there, because it doesn't look like a leaf in that reflection. If you look at it, it looks like, oh, it's like this is gonna be big. Oh, I love that. Shut up. I love this. And I do, well, I haven't reacted to I haven't reacted to reactions yet. Yep. Well, I haven't reacted to Crimzone yet. I do know that that immediate sound that we hear here is part of Crimzone. I don't know if it's the intro or where it is, but it's come up on it's come up on my TikTok, and I've like swiped away to not be spoiled. I have recognized that sound. I love they are the explosion. Like, instead of like debris being spat out, it's them and their looks. Oh my god. Oh. Is Pablo wearing a skirt, like a long? Okay, we're doing model things again. Please hold. We're taking time. He's wearing like a long ankle length skirt. Oh, I love the bracers. The white and gold really that all of the members have, except for Estelle, because his is more silver buttons. But this white and gold really fits with the white and gold of the flames. Oh, I love it. I think this is I think oh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. No, never mind. I was gonna say something about Justin's outfit, but I can't. I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen it before somewhere else, and I can't remember where, and I don't want to be wrong. Sorry, this is just such a like, I'm just looking everywhere. This is such a cinematic shot. Oh, I love this. I love that both this and the PAGTATAG trailer had this high concept, like high fashion concept to it. Like, also, Stell, you have your model walk down. I want to see you on the catwalk ASAP. Thank you. Oh, I love the beat of this. So I said in my reaction, because I'll probably post this first anyway, post that first, but to the last trailer, I said that that Pablo was the one that was really bending and kind of balancing the masculine and the feminine. In this, Justin seems to do that so far. I'm loving his stare, because Stell has this kind of relaxed stare, whereas when it goes to Justin and it matches this like drop in the music, he has this really like intense stare. Oh, I love that. I want to see something musical here. It wasn't exactly a slide in the music, but when he kind of spun, the dun 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 dun, it kind of matched him, like rhythmically. It felt like it fit. I love the headdress. Oh, I love that swish into the music change. Oh, I love it. I love him with the long hair.
Sa wakas, ang huling pinihi ay nagbunga ng isang panibagong kabanata.
That guy is just... I shouldn't laugh, but I'm loving how, like, narratively and the narration's like, a new beginning, and then this poor fellow is just on fire in the background. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're on fire, my guy. I'm assuming, guy. I'm assuming. I'm so sorry. I'm going back. Because I wanted to say, so they all have individual stares. And so it's easy to be kind of like, oh, well, they're all staring. But they all have like different, like Ken's here, for instance, compared to Justin's. Justin's is like very forward, very in your face, piercing. Whereas, especially because of the headdress, I think, please let me know what this is actually called. I'm calling it a headdress because that's what I would call it without knowing the proper term. But behind the headdress, he has this really, it looks like he's almost, I don't know if it's the reflection of the the headdress on his eyes, like from the reflection of the light on his eyes like that. But there's almost like an emotional, like it almost looks like he's almost like crying. So it's almost like a representation of how, because Ken's quite introverted, so it feels like his stare fits with that. Oh, wrong way. I was going this way. And then you have with Josh's stare, in the way that they're all flexing in their own ways, their personalities. In Josh's case, there's a real longing in his eyes. Like it, on the one hand, it's like it's as confident as the others, but there's a longing in his eyes that isn't in the previous members. And then when we go to Pablo here, it's just, if Justin is piercing, Pablo is assertive, and it's a different vibe.
Sa wakas, ang huling pinihi ay nagbunga ng isang panibagong
I recognized a word. Sorry. I love when I recognize words.
kabanata. Ang huling pinihi ay nagbunga ng isang... Sa wakas, ang huling pinihi...
Yeah. Because I recognized wakas. Oh,
Hindi
sorry.
ay nagbunga ng
Small thing.
isang panibagong kabanata.
Are you telling me that the narrator is the one that's on fire? There's some comedy genius in that. I know, that is so genius.
Ako yan.
The little that's me. Okay, I just want to say, real quick, this was still shorter than from Dam to Simula Wakas. And I'm sorry, I think I've mispronounced that. But that was still shorter, I feel like, right? Between the two? I don't know any names, but I'm just looking. Introducing scouts. Ooh, I don't know who scouts are. I love that they're all listed as executive producers. And there's Julian. Is his name pronounced Julian or is it Julian? Because I'm assuming it's Julian, but I just realized I pronounced it Julian. Let me know. I love the attention. I don't know if we're gonna get like a post-credit scene, which would feel like very fitting. But I just love that we're given the time to appreciate. And I am. And special thanks, I love it. I love it. Where did they get this footage of me? That would be me, just like Jabed selfie. I love this because I couldn't really appreciate it before with the outfit. I love this golden vest. There's and just the way the texture looks. Okay, no, that's me in the middle. The one that's like, that's me. Like, what do you, like, if I was in this room, that would be me. What do you mean? I love it. I genuinely really loved the way that we got a whole motion, like a whole short film. Like even at the end, it was like doing the whole like cinematic kind of any relation to people, places, blah blah blah. It's entirely fictitious. That whole disclaimer. That was the word, disclaimer. And it was like, to this motion picture is purely blah blah blah, and it is genuinely a motion picture. In the way that the last trailer that I just reacted to was much more, I kind of categorized it as thematically it felt more like a trailer for a photo book. This felt like a trailer for a movie or a short film, kind of in the way that it was presented. Not necessarily a trailer in how it looked, but it obviously it is a trailer, but not in how it looked in terms of like that. But it felt like an entire cohesive short film story. I really, 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 really like this. I think what's so enticing about this visually is that throughout the first like section of the video, we've got very gritty, earthy tones, and then they're literally set ablaze and replaced by the whites, the golds, the yellows, the reds, of the flames at the end, um, and it creates such a perfect visual contrast that I just really enjoy. Because obviously each kind of the color palettes of each section has of both sections have their points. You know, there's an element of hopelessness and struggle and adversity in the first section, completely obliterated by the second section, and replaced with confidence, success, fruition. What else? Even an element of opulence. You've got kind of the movement from um, a lack of means to, Ken's gold headdress. It's very gold, 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 gold. Um, it becomes, there's a sign of richness there. Um, this was actually, I say actually as if I'm surprised, this was actually not what I was expecting. In many ways, obviously they've still got that kind of that model section that I called it the runway in the in my reaction to the Paxable trailer, and they've kept that going, which it's an interesting way of doing it. But this time, unlike the last time, there's no introduction. There's no, this is Pablo, this is Josh, this is Stell, this is Ken, this is Justin. It's just, we're walking, we're here, shut up, kind of look at us. Again, that post credit scene is totally me. Don't lie, if you got to meet them, you'd freak out too. You'd be like, oh my god, these talented people are here, and I'm just a potato. um, um, but I just I love. I think what would have annoyed me is if they'd have extended this a little longer, if they'd have made it longer, because when they did the whole like, oh, you've put a little bit of everyone into this plant, it's not worked, and then we've had this moment where the droplets from Stell, the blood droplets from Stell, oh, it didn't work. If they'd have done that and then the next time was the time that worked, rather than the way they did it here, where it just needed a little bit of time, a little bit of preparation, as it were. If it had have taken longer, I would have felt really disappointed as a viewer, and so I'm glad that they approached it this way, because it really cements the whole point of the hard work, the struggle. Yes, it's all of us together put together that make SB19 SB19. But if we didn't have the hard work, if we didn't have the purpose of struggling through something to get somewhere, then it would never have sprouted. Obviously, the symbol of the symbol of the sprout into even here. Obviously, now we have the tree in Simula Wakas, but here we've got that tree metaphor again. I said in the reaction to the trailer for Simula Wakas, and I'm sorry, I'm probably still butchering that. I'm doing my best, I promise. But when I said to that, well, there's obviously the religious kind of Garden of Eden kind of forbidden fruit, all that kind of thing. There's also the more positive side of it, where it's the tree of life, it's the tree of rejuvenation, it's the tree of being. It's where it's the center of existence almost, and so I love that they are what come out of that. That they are revitalized, because in the music video, this isn't a music video, Kenneth. You never you kind of see everyone running away, but forgive me, I'm just kind of parsing through really quickly. I don't think you see specifically them running away, but you never because you never really see them there. You know, once they move away, they're not in the shot until they come back with the big explosion. And so it's almost like their old selves have died, and then been reborn into this PAGTATAG version, this almost zenith form, as it were, of themselves. And I really, 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 really like that. I'm trying to think of if I've got anything else to say with this. I think, again, with the way that this was set up, with the members kind of aimlessly trying, you know, here, try this chemical, try that chemical, da 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 da. I feel like that's such a reflection of their story, because again, you had this beautiful ballad in Tulaluha, and it wasn't well received by people in the Philippines. It didn't do as well as they hoped. And then they changed up with Go Up. And then there was that moment that you can almost say when they walked away in this, almost directly mirrored how they almost all walked away from SB19, kind of shortly thereafter, during that dark period for them. But then they came back together, and then just in the same way here, they came back with a bang. And that, you know, their explosion of success is exactly what it is. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Of all my thoughts. I really, the way that you can see the progression of even just the trailers, not just the music, but the trailers, everything throughout SB19's career, it's just so indicative of how hard they work and how they never rest on their laurels. I love that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments you have in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.